We join our travelers mid-flight, cruising at 35,000 feet above the rolling countryside below. All had been smooth sailing so far. But up in seat 13B, Karen was growing increasingly uneasy. Her nerves were starting to get the best of her. As turbulence bounced the plane, Karen's grip tightened. Her breath quickened and eyes darted around the cabin. What if something went wrong up here, she thought. How would they land this thing without harm? Karen tried to calm down with deep breaths, but another bump sent panic surging through. Is this normal? She asked the passenger beside. The kind flight attendant did their best to reassure. It's just a bumpy ride, we've got it under control. Try to relax and enjoy the flight. But Karen's anxieties had fully taken over. In a panic, she pressed the call button repeatedly. When the attendant returned, Karen begged them to land. She had to get off this plane right now. Karen's cries had started to attract attention. Other travelers swiveled their heads, wondering what all the fuss was about. The attendant again tried to calm the escalating situation, but Karen was past the point of reason, fear gripping her completely. She unbuckled her seatbelt and darted for the exit, much to everybody's alarm. Up in the cockpit, the pilot and co-pilot were focused solely on flying. But the intercom now buzzed with reports of trouble brewing back in coach. They exchanged worried looks. Could they drop everything to defuse this tricky scenario, with 35 other souls depending on them to get home safe? At the cockpit door, Karen pounded and screamed hysterically for the plane to land. The pilots knew they had to act quickly to avoid an all-out crisis. Steadying themselves, they prepared to talk Karen back from the panic's edge. With teamwork and understanding, perhaps the skies could clear for a peaceful ending after all.